Hello everyone, welcome back for Fate Extra. Yesterday's plan succeeded, and the form of Julius's servant was finally revealed. It's that guy, you know him, that we fought in Grand Order a couple times. He obfuscates his presence, going seemingly invisible by melting into his environment. I know how he does it, but I don't know if I can win. Today's the last day of the prep period. Tomorrow, I'll settle the score with Julius. I should do everything I can so I have no regrets. I'm also worried about Rani. I have to thank her for yesterday. Oh right, she like super got injured and we just went to bed right after, which is kind of cringe, but alright. Anyways, let's head into our room and let's see if Saber has any comments on the decorum of today. What's up? Okay, this is the same as usual. Alright, but more importantly, we can go get ourselves a new piece of furniture for our room because we did Taiga's quest, albeit just barely. So the question is, do we go see Rani first or Taiga first? Oh, hi! You're just out here. So this is the legendary delicacy known as the mighty lobster. I'll be sure to savor it. Okay, what do we get? To commemorate this, allow me to give you my prize tea service. Tea service, huh? Interesting. What is tea service? A tea with Taiga's crest on it. Speaking of 3 o'clock, it's snack time. Speaking of snacks, it's time for some tea. Alright, let's go see what the tea set looks like in our room. Oh, Saber's gonna love this. Let's take a look. Oh, look at that! Little piping tea at the side. Adorbs. And she has no comment. Okay, well, that's fine. Well, hey, there's some tea, there's some snacks. It is constantly spewing out gases, as one would expect. Let's go see Rani. Let's go see what's up with her. How's she doing now? Hey, you're standing, which is good. Hello, I'm glad things went well for you yesterday. It was all thanks to Rani. After hearing her pained voice yesterday, I'm worried about her. It did devolve into a fight, but I did what was needed. Don't fret, my injury was minor. Injury? I knew I shouldn't have let her put herself in harm's way. Once again, do not worry. The scorpion saw me as a nuisance barely worthy of notice. On second thought, I wonder why he let me live. He must have seen me as a threat of some kind. But enough about me. Did you learn anything about this servant by seeing his form? Julius's servant. I didn't uncover his identity, but I was able to break through his nigh-perfect ability to hide his presence by throwing his chi into disarray. I see. A practitioner of Kung Fu. If his mastery of concealment is so advanced, he might be a master. I'm fairly certain that Julius's servant may be a heroic spirit with such a background. A Kung Fu master? Well, that would explain his fighting style. If his mastery of Kung Fu is that advanced, it should be easier to discern his identity. Today's your last day to prepare, so be careful. The scorpion will be at its most cautious now. Rani's right. Today's my last full day to prepare. I better make the most of it. Train in the arena, then head to the chapel. There's still so much I need to do. I really wonder if there's ever going to be a day where there's just someone in the arena constantly being like, I'm not going to let you train. Because that'd be hilarious if they're just like, sorry, I'm not going to let you train. Anyways, actually, can we go check out the library? Because now that we've got that, we've sort of come to that conclusion. Is there anything in here I can use to find info? Oh ho! A martial artist who perfected the art of concealment. There are very few people who manage that. As I continue reading across martial arts masters, I come across more information regarding concealment. Concealment. A very powerful technique that only a handful of warriors, most notably Bagadou masters of the Qing dynasty, were able to master. By harnessing their vital energy, masters of this technique were able to make themselves one with both heaven and earth. Doing this allowed them to effectively fade into the background, making them invisible. Bajiquan. That might be the fighting style that Julius's servant uses. Considering the uniqueness of its form and characteristic of heavy blows, I'm probably not too far off. Beating him will be a challenge, but this knowledge will help. All I can do now is trust in my servant's power. Well, it's a good thing we grabbed that. So, let's go head on downstairs and see what's up with Let's go see what's up with Rin. She looks like she has something to say, which is strange. Hi. How should I say this? You may have become a powerful master, but you're still vulnerable. What is it you're lacking? Is it insufficient preparation, or is it a paucity of information? What is it with her? Every time I see her, she immediately starts lambasting me without any warning whatsoever. If I weren't so numb to my situation, I'd probably just go back to my room and sob in humiliation. Numb? Try blissfully ignorant to be more accurate. Anyway, Hakuno, I have time on my hands, so if you want to ask something, do so now. Of course, I'll only answer questions that pertain to being a master. I normally can't be bothered with things like this, but I'm feeling generous, so ask away. Although I'm a little wary of her offer to help, the opportunity is too good to pass up. That, and she's actually being nice for her anyway, so let me see. What's your thoughts on the Grail War? I want to know how she feels about the nature of the Holy Grail War. Not about the system per se, but the fact you have to kill to live. Huh? I'm honestly surprised you're still hung up on that. I can tell you're still in shock that people are dying in this Holy Grail War. I wonder if it could be that your entire view of the Holy Grail War is completely wrong? While I agree the conditions are severe, I can't say they are unreasonable. Everything has its limits. The land, resources, reputation, even time itself is finite. Everyone has different goals, and the resources to fulfill them are limited, which leads to conflict. To have your wish granted, another's wish must be denied. That's the way of the world. The rules found here in the Seraph are simple compared to those that govern the real world. I mean, in the real world, innocent bystanders are frequently victims of the fighting around them. Compared to that, the terms of the Holy Grail War are quite fair. I'd go as far to say moral. The motivations and consequences are made clear, and there are no innocents here. Our backgrounds are probably totally different, so my reasoning might not make sense to you. And don't forget that conflict between individuals is not necessarily a bad thing. Understand your foe to win. Anticipate your opponent to win. Respect your opponent to win. These three things are what I consider to be the essence of the Grail War. How this reality came to be the Grail War, I honestly couldn't tell you. I personally think the system was created for the purpose of better understanding mankind. So is there anything else you'd like to ask? Alright, what's the fate of the world? I want to ask her about the fate of the world because I have no memories of the past or what it's like on Earth. Everything is a mystery to me. It seems that even after being told, nothing's really registered with you. It's obvious that you still have no idea what state the real world is in. Let me try to explain again from a different angle. The world is doomed to wither and die. It's not going to happen right away, of course. There's no easily identifiable danger to prevent. There was a global catastrophe 30 years ago, but it actually helped stabilize the population. However, with the massive loss of life, all progress came to a crashing halt. Now there is no war, no famine, no poverty, but there is no advancement, only stasis. New discoveries, scientific breakthroughs, even space travel have all come to a standstill. Mankind has yet to even explore the moon. Oh, that's intriguing. History itself has somehow been corrupted. Since the near extinction of mankind, human society has stagnated like water in a marsh. The Harway family wants to keep up the status quo, as it is easier to maintain than change. That may work in the short term, but resource scarcity and environmental decay isn't far off. Hold up, wait, if mankind wasn't able to go to the moon, then how come Armstrong is a fabled... How come Neil Armstrong is a fabled servant? That's a bit strange. And I do know that Neil Armstrong even makes an appearance in the anime. He's actually one of the first servants that I learned about that made me go, huh? Wait, what? There's a Neil Armstrong servant? So then how, do they know about him? Was he planning to go to the moon? And it would make sense if it's like, okay, he's in, the Throne of Heroes for our world, but that's strange. Like walking down an incline. It's only really noticeable if you look ahead instead of at your feet. And if the incline was endless and there was no hope at the end, why would you keep going? I don't hold to that fatalistic view. That's why I'm here, to fight against a hopeless future. To defeat the short-sighted plutocrats who would allow the world to rot away, namely the Harways. I'm not saying that I should win because of my desire to save the world. The value of a person's wish isn't determined by its grandeur or its intent. Everyone has their own reasons for entering. I just thought I'd share mine with you. So is there anything else you'd like to ask? That's about it then. We're good, thanks anyway. I don't have anything in particular to ask. Sorry if you think I was wasting your time. Is that so? Well, if you say so, I'm surprised at your diligence, to be honest. I have an itch on my back and I'm going insane. It's just like, it's way up in the back. There we go, okay. If I ask anything stupid, I just get ripped apart. Silence is sometimes the best choice. Oh, you were busy? Sorry for holding you up. I take it you were going to the arena. Be careful. As she watches me go, she raises her hand and waves at me. That was totally unexpected. Could today be the one day of the year when Rin is actually in a good mood? She has like reverse periods where she gets better over time. I don't know. Let's go level up, because I think we got some levels there. And we'll definitely be getting a few more as we go out today. Okay, so we got some attack up, so now we're going to definitely want some defense up. Never mind, we didn't. And actually, come to look at it, we have one more skill, looks like Blossom of the Court, right? So let's check here. If we go to this, yeah, only one more skill, Blossom of the Court, huh? Interesting, interesting. Well, in that case, I might go check out the, just because I don't think there's too much else for me to check out, but I do want to definitely grab and see if there's any items here for me, such as my Mapu Tofu. Let's go. Dang it! Why is it so rare? Alright, magic crystals, ether crystals, We're actually doing pretty good on a lot of these. Maybe I'll grab some more, ether crystals. Okay, not that much. Grab 10. Okay. That should be enough for now. Righty-o, righty-o. So. Hello. You seem pretty confident and ready to face what's coming. Even your servant seems at 100%. Honestly, I've never entertained the possibility of defeating Kazuki, but the more I think about it, the more I feel that you're the one who I should be worried about. Yeah. Right? And I didn't go outside. I always forget about the outside. Really, it's just going to the archery range to check on Archery Girl, who is probably going to die in this upcoming round, I bet. But, oh, well, she's not even there, so cool beans. Alright, well, with that said, I will pop a save before we go here, especially because I have a feeling like he's going to be in there waiting for us. I feel like it. We'll see. Alright. Unless something happens as we go in, it is time to do the last grind before we go and battle him. The music's not playing, so I think we should be good to go. Heck yeah, we are! Alright guys, I will see you in a bit. Alright, there we go. We've hit level 33. I think that is enough for now. Basically, you know, we've reached a point where leveling up, you know, there's a rhythm to leveling up. Once it becomes, I basically go until the point where that last level up is you're really straining the rock for blood, you know? So because of that, I think we're good to go. We're good to move on. Oh, she looks arms crossed. Oh, hello. Her voice is quiet. I've never seen Saber so serious and sincere as she is now. Her diamond-bright eyes cut into mine as she announces she desires to entrust her finest weapon to me. I hope you're getting at what I think you're getting at. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Alright. I'm excited. Oh boy. Alright, everyone. Time to act surprised. What do you mean? All of your people always made good decisions. Yeah, I really don't have much choice. How are you crossing your legs through your dress? And then Saber tells me the name of her Noble Phantasm. Noble Phantasms are voice-activated, and the name itself reveals a lot about a heroic spirit. When Saber uses her Noble Phantasm, her identity will be laid bare. Oh, ally information gained. Oh, neat. Only level 2, huh? Huh. Only level 2.
それまでは口にせず、世の神明を知ることもしないでほしい。すべては決戦の後、勝利を迎えた後に、世の名前を語るとしよう。
This is so different from how she is now. Like, the modern interpretation of this character in media will gladly scream out her name. Like using codecasts, press square while in battle to use your servant's Noble Phantasm. Saber's Noble Phantasm, Theater of the Deranged. It's a different pronunciation. Can only be used after the 4th turn of a battle. Once used, your foe will take damage, and their strength and endurance will weaken over the course of 3 turns. Also, your Noble Phantasm can only be used in battle once. Oh, really? So it's if a battle is going long, you just get it for free? That's pretty good. Wow, we are way above the target level. Holy crap. Alright. New info. Astus Domus Aurea. Yeah, that's the name that we use in Grand Order there. So Astus Domus Aurea, Golden Theater of the Deranged. A theater based on the... Oh, well, just saying, huh? It just says right here. A theater based on the palace Nero had built after her original one burned to the ground. Called Domus Aurea, it was a grand villa upon the ruins of the homes of the aristocracy that covered the famous Esquilin Hill. Historical accounts paint Nero as somewhat delusional. Okay. And she called herself, and she herself has claimed that she was an artist and performer of such incredible gifts that only the god Apollo could match her skills. She would often perform for the masses, but those spectators would frequently leave midway through her performances. Oh my god. She was so enraged by this obvious act of disrespect that she would order all entrances to the theater in which she was performing to be sealed until the final curtain fell. This noble phantasm is based on the highest and most difficult principles of thaumaturgy and superficially resembles a reality marble, though its effects are far more pronounced. It creates a reality in which one's imperial aspirations can be fully realized. I always wondered if it was a reality marble, and I guess it is. Character background. Here we go. Nero reigned as emperor during the years 54 to 68 AD. Although most surviving contemporary accounts paint her as a vicious tyrant who disregarded the Senate and violently oppressed the nascent Christian movement, many scholars believe that these accounts were an attempt to discredit her, as she was incredibly popular with the citizenry. Whatever is the case, her infamy is such that some theorize that the Book of Revelations, found in the Vulgate Bible, was written as a commentary on her reaction to the supposed repression of the Christian faith, and have gone as far as to make the case that Hebrew pronunciation of her imperial name Caesar, NRVNQSR, is the same as the phrase number of the beast. Now, I don't know a ton about some of the stuff that's in other Type Moon media, but if I'm correct, that's pretty cool, because I do know that there is straight up a character with that name in Melty Blood, who I guess is pronounced Nero. Well, I asked someone once, I'm like, how do you pronounce Nervin Kisser? And someone said Nero. Okay, interesting. However, this was proven to be patently false, as the term commonly referred to Rome itself, Romada, and not to any one individual, royal or otherwise. That's really interesting. That is so cool. I love learning Bible facts with the Fate series. It's so good. Anyways, oh boy, it's the day. I'm definitely using this Noble Phantasm. Sup, boyo? In case you forgot, come to the first floor. After delivering his reminder code, oh, that's it now. He's just like, okay, come. I'm about to face my strongest opponent yet. I'll make some final preparations. That means getting outfitted at the commissary and sorting out any information in my room. Yeah, we definitely want to do that. In fact, I'm going to actually go and level up first, because I definitely don't want to forget about that. That would be bad. Okay, want to do an alteration? Yes. Yeah, we're definitely going to level up our defense there. Just because of the fact that, you know, out of all of these, like magic, we don't need a ton. This, I don't get the idea of Rize's skill speed. That doesn't matter to me. We're pretty good for our luck, considering it's like our third highest skill. but defense is always needed, so we'll definitely get that. Yep, not quite enough. That's fine. Okay. So we only have one more level pretty much until she gets her last skill, which is good. So did you just say Nero now? It doesn't, even though it says in her information all the time, which is kind of funny because the game's like, yeah, you probably know who I am. Tofu? No tofu. Okay. I am going to pick up... Oh, I mean, I have 25 of them. I really don't need it, actually. Okay, let's go order our information. I feel like we're good with figuring out who this guy is. Let's start by speaking with Saber. Oh, same as it ever was. Alright, let's organize it then. My enemy is strong, the strongest yet without a doubt. At least if I piece together what information I know, I might survive a little longer against him. Julius Belkis Harway. He's the Harway family's assassin, and an enemy since day one. Saber was fooled by his servant's ability to enlarge his body, speed up his movements, but no, he can obfuscate his presence. Julius' servant can obfuscate his presence, which allows him to take out Saber in one blow. Then Julius' servant attacked us again, and Saber saw through it. That attack was... Magic Circuit Disruption. Right, from his attack I deduced that the enemy used a special form of martial arts. After witnessing him in action, I have no doubt he's a master. In one blow, he skews his target's nervous and circulatory systems as well as their magic circuits. Julius' servant claimed that his technique was so effective that a second strike was needless. For anyone unable to sense his presence, that could be indeed a one-hit KO. To get around his ability, we set up traps to disable it. Thanks to the traps, we learned the source of his ability was... It was his chi, a martial arts technique. Level E. Right, it was a Baji Quan technique based on becoming one with the universe called Concealment. It is also a sign that Julius' servant reached a level of Kung Fu that few martial artists ever do. In other words, Julius' servant was a Kung Fu master. There was only one Kung Fu master in history who claimed he needed no second strike. Why is he in the "you know I had to do it to them" pose? He's literally in the pose. He's just turned slightly, but he's literally in the pose, huh? Anyways, his name is Li Xuan. Called the Master of the Demon Fist, he was both a valorous martial artist and an assassin. Julius is a professional assassin. He knows a heck of a lot more about killing than I do. And on top of that, his servant is a martial arts master. They're a match made in heaven. I wonder how long I'll last against the two of them. Well, we got that then. Heck yeah. I don't need to save. I'll go save down there. Because I may die and may have to redo the fight, which will, you know, suck, but it is what it is. Alright, there's usually no one here on these days anyways, so, oh, the sound reverberates. Okay, so we're gonna definitely want to put on for our equipment. We're gonna put on our, hacking skill. Right? Heal and hack, that sounds good. Because, yeah, being able to stop him from using his skills will be very, very good to have. Right? That is a powerful combo. Okay, here we go. You will now enter the Coliseum. Are you ready to go? You gotta win. Okay, we've done this 6 times so far. Go on, young master. It's Killer Bee Killed Undertale reference. Now, where's my RPG? Okay, there we go. Oh boy. Here we go. What's up, guys? God, your, like, universe code is kind of rad, actually. Black at the top and then, like, stars at the bottom. It's kind of sick. It's kind of really cool. It's actually kind of awesome. Even after all those attacks, the fire inside you still seems to be burning brightly. What a pleasant surprise. You improved much since we last met in that sealed space. A Assassin, please refrain from idle banter. Relax, I was just making conversation. Getting to know your opponent is the ultimate luxury. My foes usually crumple from a single blow of my fist, so I find this holy grail war to be truly enjoyable. Originally, the martial arts were a fight for one's life, with the weight of years behind one's fist. The opportunity for two people to face each other and try to crush each other's lives comes but rarely. Wouldn't you agree with me? Anyway, it looks like you have something you'd like to say to my master. The master of concealment and the strongest martial artist of all time must have seen something in my mind. There's definitely something I want to say to Julius, to whom I have several mysterious connections to, but... For what purpose do you fight? For what purpose? Seeing to it that Leo makes his way to the Grail safely. That is my purpose. Oh, you're lying badly. What are you trying to get at anyway? Maybe you want something else? More baseless speculation? How pathetic. Like love. What's the matter, Julius? It's nothing. I was just caught off guard by this boy and what he said. I'm just guessing. I'm bluffing. I never imagined that would ever get you flustered. Maybe you're still too young to embrace death after all. Assassin. No need to glare if you're this mad because he guessed right. How do you expect to make it to the Grail? You said he guessed right. Alright, he didn't actually confirm anything, yay or nay. My apologies for my false assumption. Oh boy. I completely bluffed through that to try and figure out what it is we needed to say. That felt like a big branching dialogue thing. A low roar begins to sound as the elevator comes to a halt. Enough of this meaningless talk. Let us go, Assassin. Understood. There are only a few battles remaining. Let's make the most of the ones that lie ahead. In one sudden movement, the man clad in all in black turns around. Those dark, merciless eyes that used to scare the hell out of me, they no longer have any effect. Meeting his gaze, I step into the Coliseum. Here we go. It seethes, my blood, my flesh. Martial arts flourish near death. I have shed the complacency of earlier and have been born anew, thirsting for blood like the Kyuki. Yes, it's like I become young again. You are strong, stronger than any enemy so far. Now let us compare our strengths. Show what lies beyond perfection. Wolf, your sheep's clothing has peeled off. Now you would be more suitable for another class. Indeed, you better not to restrain yourself to your delicate master's limits. You are weaker than a traitor king's manservant before the emperor, weaker than a candle's flame, and... You say you are an assassin, but this is my domain. My life was riddled with conspiracy. Let's do it. Indeed, my fists need no second strike. As if you could defeat us. In one strike, you will understand my martial arts prowess. Alright, here we go. Saber versus Assassin. This is true love we're making. Fight! Well, wait for the thing, and now we can do it. Hey, a skill, huh? Too bad for you. Also, we're gonna go Font of Cronus, because we're gonna get that there. And because then we're gonna go attack, attack, guard, break, attack. Let's try that. Here we go. Fool. Font of Cronus. Nice. Nice. Okay, that's stunned again. Alright. Alright. I like how the HP just doesn't display till you get them till low enough, which is just the weirdest thing. Hey, hack. And let's go Font of the Saint. And then let's go attack, attack, guard, break, break. Okay, here we go. He hates it. Okay, attack up. Nice. That is some good attack up. Oh, look at those even strikes. Okay. Alright, he's code casting there. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna pop a hack here anyways, because I feel like he's gonna do it regardless. So we're gonna go break, attack, attack, guard. Guard, just in case, and then break. Oh, he did. Nice. That's not good. It's like his first hit this battle, though. Alright, we stunned him again. Seal guard. Slightly annoying, but nothing too bad. Fontacronus slightly got wasted. Ooh, look at those. Hack. And let's do Font of the Healer. We can only hack the once, though. Okay. Should I maybe ignore enemies' guard and weakens them? Let's pop that there. And then let's go. Okay, here we go. That's the best we can do, really. Hopefully that stun will extend to that second turn, too. Okay, if we can get some breaks going, that'd be good there to heal us up at least a bit. Charged key. Okay, he's doing strength up. That's fine. It's a lot of damage. It changes the stage! That's cool! Nice. I like it. We get a big dumb meter there. Okay. Shoot. I want to stop him from using his skill, though. I'm going to do Thrice Setting Sun. And I'm going to hack that. Ugh, but I need to survive. Okay. Well, what we can do is, if we code cast, that'll stop that. And then let's go Veil of Petals, then we'll do that. And then we'll do Veil of Petals and Veil of Petals. Because if we do this... I mean, it's using a lot of servant stuff, but... we should be able to survive this. At least, I mean, we do have one revive, but... Okay, let's see here. Okay. Stuns him from using that. Good. Good. Nice. Nice. Okay, this is gonna work. And we are healing every time we do the break, too. Nice. Okay, he guarded that one. Okay. Alright, alright. He still has a lot of HP left. Is he gonna use his skill? No. Okay, we're gonna pop a... I'm gonna use a Pure Ether here just to use it. We're gonna go... because we can't use both, right? Yeah, no, we gotta use the one. So this time we're gonna go Pure Ether. And we're gonna go... break there. Let's try this. Okay, pop the Ether. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's gonna be his focused key. Okay. Good. That's not good. That is good. That's not good. That is good. Okay, there goes our Noble Phantasm. He still has his. So let's use a hack here. We're gonna go attack, attack, break. We'll get a full combo. We'll go attack, attack, break again. Let's try that. Yeah, there we go. He always starts with his skills, so at least he's predictable for that. Okay. Boy, they have so much more HP than us, huh? Nice crit. Nice, nice. Now here's where things start to get dicey, I'm sure. That sounds like a Noble Phantasm will be used. Probably... last time he did it on attack 4, right? No, it was attack 2. Oh, I wish I could use it on both, huh? I should hold off because I want to make sure I can use another Thrice Setting Sun for sure. Just go attack, 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 break, guard. I mean, let's just try our best here. Yeah, he's using focus key. Is he going to be using his Noble Phantasm here? Nope. Okay. Good. Okay. Even, that's fine. We got the last 2 hits for sure. Okay, good. Alright, alright, alright. Shoot, it's happening again. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take this time. You know what? I'm gonna let him pop his Noble Phantasm because I'd rather survive. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go attack guard. I'm gonna guard against it. And we're just gonna see here, because then I'm just gonna keep guarding. Because I have enough for a full revive, so we'll see here. We'll see how this goes. That, I should have used the full revive. Okay, focus key is strength up. Okay, we're gonna see what it is, but we're guarding it. It probably breaks defense, huh? Woo, okay. Well, I was gonna say, there it goes. All it's gonna take is a... Okay, all we need is to survive these couple hits. Even, good. Okay, even, okay. Whoo, we're good. Okay, we're gonna go. Give me another pure ether. We're gonna go, attack, attack, and instead of attacking, we're gonna get another thrice setting sun. Attack, attack, break. Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, there we go. He's doing his key again. We get 1 strike in. We get 2 strikes in. We're going to put this on just in case. Okay. All we need is 1 more good, solid hit at the end. Okay, that's all we need is 1 more good hit. Okay. Hack. I think we got this. Yep. There we go. 1, okay, 2 more. Oh, this is it. We do it. Okay, you were decisively easier than Arcuade. 100%. Oh, he's like, he's happy about this. Look at him standing there. The battle has been decided. The famed warrior of the fist walks to Julius's side as he speaks. The black-clad harbinger of death has fallen to 1 knee and crouches on the ground. Julius, I won't insult you with excuses, but I will give you my thanks. It's been a long time since I've been in the world. Thanks to you, I was able to fight in it again. Oh? The command seal in Julius's hand flashes red and starts to vanish. You've reached your final moment. Raise your head. What's wrong, Julius? I can't die yet. A scream that sounds like it's been wrenched from his heart echoes in the chamber. What are you? I cannot die like this. He clasps his hands together as if in prayer and continues to deliriously scream. I don't know if the strange light in his cold eyes is a blaze of madness or what. Whoa! Okay, bud. Julius begins reciting words that sounds like a code or a spell in an anguished tone. His reckless opposition to the system caused him so much pain that he can't stop screaming. Bro, you can't hack your way out of this one. Knees bent and face twisted in pain from defiance, he nevertheless faces imminent deletion. It's a shamefully uncharacteristic display of desperation. And then... oh, he's like looking all goopy. He looks like Bogmire from Luigi's Mansion. Bro, look in his eyes as he throws his head back and cries out his pure madness. Did he... that was a strange way to end it. Be good? Did it happen? After the flash of light, the two of them had disappeared without a trace. It's very strange. It's unlike the other ones, for sure. I wonder what happened to Julius. I have no idea. All I know is that he's gone. That means I'm the winner of the 5th round. I'm starting to feel like the end goal is in sight. For a change, I feel invigorated. Huh. As I return to the school building from the battlefield, I close my eyes and empty my exhausted mind. The thrill of victory, the agony of Julius's scream, and the sense of a lingering presence, all gone. Suddenly I notice there's a person in front of me. Oh, it's Leo. I just defeated Julius's brother. It only makes sense that Leo would be here. He would want to know the results of the battle. I didn't expect you to defeat my brother. I'm shocked, honestly. This changes my opinion of you. You are strong. I see that now. Leo's voice is so detached. It's not betraying any emotion. As far as I can tell, he doesn't seem to be harboring any feelings of revenge, hate, or the like. I'm not sure I should ask, but I can't stop myself. That's an odd question. Why would I resent you? People die in battles. People die when they are killed. This time around, it just happened to be my older brother. That's all. The only noteworthy thing is that you exceeded my expectations. I think his words are sincere. Leo's tone of voice, body language, and facial expression back up what he's saying. The only thing that's different is that I see you now in a changed light. I can finally see you for what you are, a fine and proper enemy. So much heat in that gaze. Leo just softly smiled like usual, but this time... What is this? I don't want to stay here anymore. I don't want to face Leo anymore. It's just as if his eyes were the sun, gentle yet searing. My skin is being burnt away. Leo's emotions really did change. He's never shown that much emotion before. Why did he choose to show it to me of all people? Me, a stranger. Me, his future enemy. That's right. Perhaps you'll end up being my final opponent. That's sort of exciting. I look forward to it if that happens. Well then, I look forward to when we meet you on the battlefield. That said, Leo left. As soon as he was gone, my back tingled. When I check it out, I find my clothes are sticking to the sweat on my back. Leo is as unrelenting as Julius, if not as obviously sinister. It's like the north wind and the sun. I feel like Leo is more advanced than me for sure. The sun sits in the sky as king of the world, the chosen one. I've never thought about how far away it is, hopelessly far. But eventually, I have to reach out and fight it, because only one person can obtain the Holy Grail. Well, you look like you have something to say again. You got the knee clippy.
世のドムスアウレアを開いたのだ。マスターであるそなたはもう知っているとは思うが。世の神名はネロ。ネロ・クラウディウス・カエサル・アウグストゥス・ゲルマニクスである。
Interesting again that Caesar is pronounced Kaiser in Japanese. There we go, level 3. Do we get to level E with her later? I can't hide my astonishment when she repeats her name. Nero Claudius, 5th Emperor of the Roman Empire, a decadent tyrant who indulged in every luxury and pleasure. A dilettante artist who persecuted Christians and tried to disassemble the core of Rome, the Senate. As a result, Nero was accused of treason, abdicated the throne, and ran off to commit suicide. How could Emperor Nero, who met such a pathetic end, be the same person as this girl? Or could it be I don't want to imagine her being in such despair she would take her own life?
そなたは本当に隠し事ができぬな。よい。考えていることは大体わかる。世は確かに暴君であり、多くの命を積み、その末路にふさわしい。それも事実だ。否定はせん。だが何恥じるところはない。世は最後まで世として生きた。それが全てだ。後悔はあれ。否定などするものか。
She's just so strong. Her heart doesn't waver, totally unlike mine. Anyway, whatever happened to Saber not wanting to let me know about her bad reputation?
それは 何を思うと世には届かぬわ。
Saber clears her throat with a loud cough and straightens herself up. The girl whose small body bore the burden of an empire at age 17 places a hand to her chest, as if checking her heart.
そう者よ。そなたが世を暴君とバビロンの養父とそしるのならば、それも構わぬ。
No, that's Semiramis, don't worry.
なぜなら、どうあっても世はそなたが好きだ。そなたに嫌われるのは辛いが、仮にそうであるのなら愛されるよう励むだけのこと。
We in there, boys.
本当に辛いが、そこは我慢しなくてはな。見ているがいい。いずれ必ずそなたの心を奪ってみせる。
Saber squeezes her fist firmly in declaration. She looks like a child who's trying really, really hard not to cry.
なぜ笑う。とにかく世は名乗ったからな。悪名高いとはいえ、皇帝は皇帝なのだ。これからも敬い、最良のサーバントとして頼りにするがよい。
As part of history, her life has been criticized for millennia. However, she's not ashamed. Saber is unerringly proud, because no matter what sort of life she led, it was one that she embraced grandly, and therefore it could never be unsightly. That's true. When I first met Saber, I was gasping for life on the floor, thinking I can't die yet, but she looked at me proudly. She embraced me in my situation. She offered her hand to me and came to the aid of my spirit. It feels so long since we met, the memory is vivid. So what if she's got a bad rep and thinks she's a whatever of Babylon? Doesn't matter. I mean, no matter what Saber's name or past might be, her pride and confidence are unshakable.
そうか。では、今度こそ礼を口にしよう。ありがとう、マスター。世は嬉しい。その信頼、最後まで守りきってみせる。
Nice. Alright. Well, now I can call her Nero. Alright. Look at that. Okay, let's take a quick read. No second strike. Li Shuwen's blows are almost always fatal. Whether he throws, I thought that said throws hands for a sec, I'm gonna be real, but throws a hard blow designed to kill, or a simple feint to draw his opponent into an attack. A saying that has managed to survive the passing of the years is for Li Shuwen, a second strike is needless. It is this saying from which his Noble Phantasm gets its name. To be accurate, this isn't a Noble Phantasm in the traditional sense of the term. Rather, it is the ultimate expression of the true power possible by mastering the martial arts. Li Shuwen is considered to be one of the very few who have gained total mastery over his style, and in fact was believed to have transcended the need for physical attacks, instead defeating his opponents by engulfing them in chi. Or ki. Some say ki. There's much debate to whether Li Shuwen actually uses ki to defeat his opponents, although the very few who manage to survive a confrontation with him report suffering from the effects associated with this type of attack, such as obscured senses, heightened state of paranoia, and the feeling that the nervous system was almost under unendurable strain. Wow. We got Li Hu Quan, or Liu He Quan, a Chinese meditative ideal. It is a belief that true mastery of martial arts come not through training but acceptance. As this technique is extremely difficult to understand, let alone master, it is only when achieving the rank of A that one is thought to have actually begun to learn, well, he's A+++, which is kind of excessive, just call it S. Those with ranks exceeding A are considered to be true masters of the art. Character background. Li Shuwen, 1864 to 1934. Wow, he is relatively modern. A Chinese martial artist master from Yanshan country, Hebei Sengzhao, one of the foremost practitioners of the style known as Bajiquan. He was so powerful that many remarked that with him a second strike is needless as long as a single blow will suffice. In addition to his skills in hand-to-hand combat, he was also supremely talented in the use of the spear, which is why he's a lancer sometimes, so much that he earned the name Divine Spear Li. His occasional use of this weapon sometimes causes opponents to mistakenly classify him as a lancer. While this wouldn't be normally be entirely incorrect due to his master's desire for a stealthy servant capable of killing from the shadows, the traits more so to say with the assassin class have come to the fore. Yeah, you can get them in both. I think assassin Li Shuwen is in Grand Order, but in a different form, let's say. I know about that. On a final note, since his ability to become invisible is based on his natural abilities and not any form of thaumaturgy, he is all but undetectable to the vast majority of magi or anyone dependent on magic. Master of the Demonic Fist. One of the few undisputed masters of martial arts, he maintains a delicate balance between the innate goodness and inherent evil found in all men. He fell victim to poison after earning the undying hatred of countless families of those he had killed. As a servant, the balance he maintained in life has slipped slightly, but he still values rationality greatly. While he does not see much difference between good and evil, he will react with disgust and utter contempt from those who stray from rational thinking. And for those who allow what Christians call the 7 deadly sins to overwhelm their lives, he brings a swift and inevitable end. Although he is known as a deadly fighter throughout his life, in his later years he discovered the true power lay not in the strength of his fists, but in the strength of his convictions. That's pretty anime. He spent the remainder of his life following the path of valor, not violence. He freely acknowledges that in his current incarnation he is nothing more than a professional killer, but does so without bitterness or regret. And although he uses powers Julius directs, could it be that what? What are you trying to say? Just spit it out. Just say it. Spit it the heck out. Alright, okay, now we have a lot more here. Okay, so we got this one. The Great Fire of Rome. Interesting. July 19th, 64 AD. That is incredible that we actually have a date for that. A devastating fire erupted in one of the poor districts of Rome and quickly spread throughout the city, reducing most of it to actions. Contrary to popular belief, Nero quickly responded to the disaster and contributed to relief funds out of her own personal funds. Interesting. While she became immensely popular with the common citizenry, her popularist policies, combined with her sometimes bizarre predilections, earned her the ire of not only the higher castes, but of historians who insist on painting her as a tyrant. Now we don't have everything. We're still missing this, whatever that is. Unless there just isn't another skill for her, which I kind of doubt. Nero the Tyrant. Taking up the name Nero Claudius Caesar Augustus Germanicus upon her ascension to the imperial throne, she was the 5th emperor of the Roman Empire and the last of the Julio-Claudian dynasty who ruled Rome since its inception. The daughter of the cousin of the 4th emperor Claudius, that's obviously in the Fate world, not of ours, she was put onto the throne at the age of 17, and as a result of the devious scheming and possible matricide by her mother, Julia Augusta Agrippina. Once on the throne, she immediately began to demonstrate her talents at administration as well as her ability to navigate the often murky political situation inherent in Roman government. In addition to the above, Nero was also acknowledged to be a consummate diplomat who preferred discussion and compromise to warfare and conflict. She was held in especially high esteem by the people of Britannia and the leaders of Persia, leaders of the nations of Persia, who continued to refer Rome as the country of Nero long after her death. While popular abroad and with the lower castes at home, the Senate and the higher caste members of the empire grew weary of her populist policies, extravagant expenditures on public entertainments, and occasionally irrational repression of religious expression. In the year 68 AD, a series of revolts drove Nero from the throne and eventually to suicide. It was said that her final hours, as she continually expressed her anguish that an artist such as herself had to die, but as those who betrayed her closed in, she quoted a line from Homer's Iliad, "Hark, now strikes on my ear the trampling of swift-footed coursers," and then drove a dagger into her throat. What a way to go. Wow. All right. Very interesting. Also, there's two more battles? I only know of one more opponent because we got, we'll see here. All right, guys. Thank you all for watching. And we will see you as we move into round 6 of Fate Extra next time. We'll see you then for that. Ciao.